Hi there, it's Gwyneth from Feel Good Coaching and Consulting on a fabulous, still rather freezing, Feel Good Friday, helping business owners and managers to really grow employee engagement, supercharge your team in 2017. And today I want to talk a little bit about whether or not to allow your employees to work from home, work remotely, because particularly at this time of year, we've seen a lot of strikes in the UK on the underground, on trains, and then all the roads get clogged up. If the weather is bad as well, people might not want to be driving. There's a lot of flu, a lot of colds around. Either people are sick themselves or their children are sick and they can't find any childcare, so they can't make it into work. There's all sorts of reasons why you might be thinking about allowing your staff to work remotely. I have to say I'm not a fan. I'm a firm believer that we are social animals and we have cities and towns and villages for a purpose, and that's because we need the human interaction. We need that human interaction in order to thrive and to survive. The other thing is working remotely requires a lot of discipline, and when we're in an office, we know we have to be at work at a certain time and we're going home at a certain time and we have an hour for lunch, and there's structure there. And when you allow people to work from home, they don't have that structure. A lot of people don't actually have a dedicated office at home. They're more likely to be sitting in their living room or the dining room with a laptop on the table with loads of distractions going on around them, be that music, or maybe there's something good on the television that they just want to watch, or maybe somebody just pops around to say hello because they know that their friend is working from home that day. So there are a lot of distractions. You have to be very, very disciplined. Having said all that, there are 3 things that you can do to ensure that if you decide to allow people to work remotely, if that's the track you want to go down, there are 3 things you absolutely must do. Number 1, agree on the number of hours you expect that person to be available to you, be that on email, be that on the telephone. When people are working remotely, as I said, there are a lot of distractions, and if your colleague has gone out for a 2-hour lunch because their friend popped by and you're desperately trying to find out what happened to a report or some statistics, there's going to be frustration on both sides and bad feeling will ensue. So be very, very clear, agree with your employee which hours you want them to be available for you to be able to contact them at a moment's notice, on email, on text, on telephone, whatever. So that's number 1. Number 2, your goals are going to be smart anyway, right? You've given your employee the tasks that they have to do. Deadlines here, again, it's another time issue. Deadlines are so important. Agree on what close of business means. Does it mean 5 o'clock? Or is it midnight? Because if somebody's again working from home and you say, I need it by the end of the day, that could mean many things. The third thing you need to do, and again, this is a timing issue, actually sit down with your employee face to face at least once a week. Maybe some people think that's too much, but I'm going to say at least once a week, and agree on the outcomes. Go through your goals in person. Go through the anticipated outcomes. How many new customers are you expecting them to sign up? How many cars are you expecting them to sell if they're out on the road? It's all to do with outcomes and timing. Get those things agreed before you start working, before you allow your employees to start working remotely. If all that is agreed, if you've managed your expectations and your employees' expectations well in advance, and if they do call in tomorrow and say, there's another stupid train strike, I can't get in, okay, that's absolutely fine. What work needs to be done? By when does it need to be done? Could you please confirm which hours you are going to be available for me today if I need you? Easy, right? It's all about communication. Employee engagement has so much to do with communicating, managing expectations, and just being clear on all your outcomes. Okay, that's it from me on this fabulous Feel Good Friday. I wish you an amazing weekend. And remember, if you'd like to learn in under 90 minutes how to put together a very short marketing video like this one, I have got a very, very easy 9-step online program that teaches you exactly what to do with just a mobile phone. How amazing is that? Loads of love. Talk to you soon, and bye for now.